plans will become a new stronghold. Behold the dawn of the new Order of Lorelei! All hands begin preparations! I shall bring prosperity to all the cauldrons in fulfillment of the score!
All the other god generals are there. Were they all underwater?
What's going on? What is that?
Were they all underwater until just now?
Mohs, you promised us a place on the new Hod.
Ah, they've replicated Hod.
The new Hod? So that's Hod? What are we to do?
I think it's really awesome how with Hod having been such an important point of the history of this game and everything that goes on, that it gets replicated to become a dungeon at the end of the game. I think that's a really cool angle that they took.
We go to the site of our covenant, the Tower of Rem. Surely Mohs will come for us.
But the navigational equipment was destroyed with the Fabre facility.
We'll eventually drift ashore if we follow this current. We'll walk from there.
Agreed. Spread the word.
They're gone. What should we do? Do we just let them go? I can't imagine Mohs taking them in.
Well, if it were me, I would certainly cut them off. As long as he has the data, he can make as many replicas as he pleases.
So they're simply to be abandoned?
In all likelihood, though I doubt they'll realize that for a while.
They still believe in Mohs. So is that island in the sky really Hod?
Well, it's a replica of Hod.
If so, then that would make it the replica land that Van envisioned.
I guess we'll find out when we get there.
It seems risky, but you're right.
Okay, let's ask Noel to take us up to that floating island.
Are we going to replica Hod immediately? Okay. Alright. How do I get out of here? Do I have to go all the way back? Is there a shortcut or something? Are you gonna play Infinite Fusion? Pokemon Infinite Fusion? I already played it. I already did a full playthrough on the channel. If you mean if I'm gonna play it again, maybe. If I play Infinite Fusion again, it's not gonna be anytime soon because I've had to do so much Pokemon lately. I'm kinda like getting pretty Pokemoned out. I still gotta finish the Legend ZA DLC, and then I have to do that Emerald Sea Glass hack that was on the sub-goal list. So it wouldn't be for a while. Well, use this only wing bottle I have, because I don't want to have to go through this area again. It's very confusing layout. Isle of Ferris. Well, I want to go to the floating Hod. Where is that floating Hod? Is it over here in this? What the heck? Yeah, there it is. Can I get through this?
I can't take you any closer. I can't break through the planet storm's protective barrier.
Wait, does that mean we can't get near it as long as the planet storm is active?
There's nothing we can do. Let's head to Grand Kokma. The military is keeping the Hod data at their headquarters.
Understood. But what do we do if it really is Van's replica land up there?
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Cass, I'm about to play the FF7 remakes for the first time. I got all 3 current ones. Which order should I play? All 3? 3? 3? There are only 2. Do you mean the DLC? The FF7 Integrate or whatever? You should play them in release order. You should play FF7 Remake, and then you should play FF7 Remake's DLC, and then you should play, FF7 Rebirth. That's what I would do. Floating replica of Hod. That huge thing floating in the sky is Hod? Impossible. Even assuming it's a replica, given those claw-like anti-aircraft devices around it. It must have been created some time ago. Presumably, they erected the defense system underwater. And then used the Sephiroth to raise it. The Sephiroth? But haven't those all lost their power to raise up land? The Sephiroth itself is a replica too. Remember, this is a replica of Hod from before it collapsed. Wait, if they replicate other areas, including the Sephiroth... Yes, Tyr, what you're thinking is exactly what will come to pass. What? What will happen? It would be difficult to explain. Let's wait until it actually comes about. Either way, there's nothing we can do about it right now. What are they talking about? Are they talking about like it would send up all... Hello? Oh, is it the stupid thunderstorm thing again? Cannot proceed due to thunderstorms. Retreat for now. I hate this stupid thunderstorm thing. I do not understand its purpose other than to annoy me as I try to fly to Grand Kokma. Oh, Crisis Core. I've been told Crisis Core has spoilers, but can be played second. I played Crisis Core. I don't think it spoiled anything for me. Or if it did, I just didn't realize that it did. Can I get into Kokma from here? Nice. If Crisis Core has spoilers, then it just play Integrate and Rebirth then. Or remake Integrate and Rebirth then. I don't really remember anything about Crisis Core other than Zack being Zack, I guess. Do I need to go talk to Peony, by the way, or where in Grand Kokma are we going? Hey, Peony, I dropped off that marriage proposal that you didn't agree to. You got rejected. Sorry, bro. Excuse me, didn't any rat pigs run this way just now? What? Rat pigs? We haven't seen any. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Gelda, Saphir? Isn't Saphir... It seems like some kind of weird side quest. Isn't Saphir Dist's real name? Supposed to go up here to find Peony. He's normally in the audience hall. I went into the wrong door. Peony is not here. Think there's like a military place in Grand Kokma further to the left. Try over there, maybe? Maybe that's where they want us to go? It's funny how Grand Kokma took inspiration from Ferris, and then U Liberte took inspiration from Grand Kokma. Ah, there we go.
Colonel Curtis, I'm en route to His Majesty to report on the island floating above the Central Ocean.
Have you found anything out about it yet?
Chief of Staff Sessamon has all the information. He's in the rear conference room.
The rear conference room. Let's hurry.
Thank goodness I remembered this building was over here. I think we've been in this building once in this playthrough, and it was at a time we didn't even need to come here. I remember this room so vividly for some reason. It has a unique perspective. You Sessamon? Yeah.
Oh, Jade. Things have really gone bad, huh?
Yo, is that my boy Jamieson Price? I think it is.
Yes, sir. We've learned that the island floating above the Central Ocean may be Hod.
Ah, so it's true.
So that really is Hod?
Well, it's surrounded by a protective barrier formed by the planet storm. It's impossible to observe from here.
Then what led you to suspect it might be Hod, sir?
It is located exactly where Hod was, in the Outer Lands.
If it is Hod, then we can assume it's a replica created through Fabre.
Yes, I doubt it could be anything else. Replica data for the entire island was taken just before its destruction.
Hence the new Hod. Weren't a lot of 7th phonons being consumed in that area?
Correct. Which suggests that all of this was Van's doing.
But wait, the replicas were all saying it was Mohs.
Sir, several islands in the Hod Archipelago have disappeared. The cause is unknown.
What do you think, Jade?
Perhaps phonons within the two lands are interfering with one another, causing a hyperresonance.
Yes, I would imagine that's the case. I'm headed to speak with His Majesty.
What's happening, Colonel?
Let's go see the king ourselves. I'll explain things there.
Emperor, actually. Ingobert is a king, Peony is an emperor. Hey, yo, Peony. Sorry to say that Ingobert turned down your proposal. Very important to bring that up right now. Dude, why does this dude look like he's sunburnt? The miasma coloring and him being in that shadow has just made him look so red. Well, it looks like things are going pretty bad right now.
Hark! Fools who have forgotten the score!
That's Mohs' voice.
Huh? Where is it coming from?
I don't know. It seems like the sky, but that's...
I am Mohs, Phone Master of the new Order of Lorelei! Swallowed by the cliff off, shrouded in the miasma, the world today lies on the verge of destruction. And why is that? It is because both King Luska and Malkuth have abandoned Yulia's score. False messengers have deceived both into ignoring the score.
Your Majesty, this is...
Yes, Mohs, that bastard. Just what is he trying to accomplish?
It is my duty to protect the score, to establish the new Order of Lorelei!
This isn't good. No, this sort of thing could easily make the citizens panic.
We, the new Order of Lorelei, have created the glorious land of Eldred from the Isle of Hog. From here, we will see that the world once more follows the score. Furthermore, we demand reparations from and the surrender of King Luska and Malkuth. If you do not accept these conditions, we will use force. The Order shall dispatch a messenger to both nations. I eagerly await your responses. Citizens, I say it is your duty to rise up against anyone who would reject the score.
Alright, this dude is clearly losing his mind.
Justice lies in Yulia's score alone.
Mohs' mind has already begun to degenerate from the neural contamination.
Neural contamination?
Mohs absorbed many seventh phonons without any ability to control them.
Mohs' consciousness has begun to reject the seventh phonon. He's losing his capacity for rational thought.
So that's neural contamination.
He still created this preposterous new Order of Lorelei of his own will. His zeal for the score is beyond all reason.
I won't allow someone like him to destroy the order Ion tried to renew.
Let's see the Emperor. Neither Emperor Peony nor King Ingobert would give in to Mohs' demands.
Yes, I agree. We should start formulating countermeasures now to prepare for the worst.
Hey, yo, Peony, we're gonna have to talk about your failed...
What's happening? Something inside me.
Alright, never mind, forget that.
He didn't last long after the seventh phonon implantation.
This extreme a result from such a small quantity. What if the Commandant cannot control Lorelei?
Then as a seventh phonist, he won't see consequences like these.
What are you talking?
To think he'd be so fixated upon the score as to assume such a form.
It's time. Let's go.
Did this just do a flip in his chair? Continuing Ion's work. What was that? Not even Ion did anything like that. That technology. They couldn't have dug it up from the Dawn Age. But this is a problem. Now people all over the world know about the new Order of Lorelei. The entire world will fall into panic. Ion tried so hard to reform and protect the Order of Lorelei. I won't let that faker destroy it. Yeah, get him, Sonic the Hedgehog. Annis, Natalia, Tyr, I'm gonna need your help. Of course, I shall not allow that lot to disturb my beloved Kimlaska. Yes, Annis, let's stop them. Watch over me, Ion. Whoop. Ayo, Peony, you catch that?
I've heard. They said several islands in the Hod Archipelago have disappeared.
Yes. We believe it's due to a quasi-hyperresonance caused by the replica land interacting with the original.
Quasi-hyperresonance?
The replica land currently expanding around Eldrant is in all likelihood being constructed as replica data is extracted from the world's surface.
So, for an instant, the newly created replica and the original share the same 7th phonons. At that time, interference similar to a hyperresonance takes place.
I'm so lost right now.
In other words, the original land is destroyed as the replica land is created.
Well, then I guess we better stop it soon.
Where do you think the Fabre facility creating the replica landmass is?
It's probably like on Hod, right?
On Eldrant would be my guess.
Right, which they're calling Eldrant, yeah.
It takes a long time to extract the data from a landmass. We should still be able to stop it.
Might we leave this matter to you? We have no means of reaching the sky.
Of course. We'll do everything in our power.
The Malkuth armed forces will secure land defenses.
Kimlaska will aid you in that as well.
Natalia, why don't you propose that summit about the score now?
Oh, that's right. Kimlaska, Malkuth, and the Order of Lorelei should all come together. They'll be a lot more effective against the new Order of Lorelei that way.
Yes, you're right. Perhaps now is the time for such a gathering.
If your majesties would grant us your presence, we could also discuss strategies against Eldrant.
What are you all suggesting?
Guy, explain.
Isn't that Natalia's job? All right, whatever.
Very well. I'll make the time whenever you wish. Is Doth an acceptable location?
Yes, I think that would be best.
King Ingobert is already aware of the situation, so that leaves Teodoro next, right?
Yes, let's head to Yulia City.
Yulia City, here we come. The power of hyperresonance. Quasi-hyperresonance. Like when Tyr and I were thrown to Tataru Valley. Quasi it may be, it's still hyperresonance. How strong is it? Around 40% of real hyperresonance in theory. And that's still enough to destroy matter. No different from my hyperresonance, huh? If you set off a full-strength hyperresonance, not even dust would remain. The fact that even part of Axariuth remained is because your abilities are limited and unstable. Oh, okay. That's also why Ash doesn't use hyperresonance in battle. It's simply too strong. Real hyperresonance would even annihilate the atmosphere. We should consider ourselves lucky. Yeah, but that's not going to stop the world from disintegrating as the replicas are made. You can hardly call that lucky. Dang it. We gotta do something about Eldrant. Which means dealing with the Planet Storm, and the new Order of Lorelei, and, well, we got a lot of work ahead of us. Yuri Lowenthal before all the Sony money, so true. I love Yuri Lowenthal's voice work. We're gonna go for another hour, chat, so don't go anywhere, but I think this should be the end of part 99 for the YouTube series, so I'm gonna do a quick outro and then do an intro for part 100, because it'll be an hour long, so stick around. But those of you watching on YouTube, this should be the end of part 99, if I did my math right, and yeah, be sure to leave a like, comment, all that, and look forward to the next video, which will be part 100 for an hour-long Tales of the Abyss episode. Until then, farewell.